welcome back to my global ride. Good morning. It's 9 o'clock, end of February, and we're leaving a place that I cannot pronounce. I'm sorry for that. You saw in the last episode, I guess, I hope. The beautiful landscape with the dunes and the water in between on the way for me to Amazon. This is where I'm going. It's another 800 kilometers to go to Belém. Belém is the town at the Amazon River where you can book boat passages up the Amazon to Manaus. My original plan was to put the bike on that boat, go to Manaus, unload the bike there, watch the town, watch the surrounding tropical forest, and then go through the Amazon area on a road that's called BR 319, direction south again to the Pantanal. Problem about that is, as you can see, it's rainy season. I watched the weather radar, and this road is rained on the past few days so much, so heavy, that it's, for me, with my heavy bike, absolutely impassable. If I find a nice picture of that road, I will put it here in the screen for you. That road is not paved. It's kind of clay, and if that gets wet, you have tracks in there that are deeper than a truck tire, and it's so slippery that you cannot even walk there. So no, because that's almost 1,000 kilometers, something that I really would like to ride when it's dry season, but that is unfortunately in July, August, not now. That's plan B. I leave the bike in Belém, go with the boat up the Amazon and back down, and then take the bike again from there. For now, 800 kilometers to Belém. It'll be a 2-day trip to get there.
The Amazonica, the entrance to the Amazon. And here we are again in a workshop, because now it's time for the rear wheel tire. You remember, I was changing in Aracaju the front tire, and now we have, I will show you, kilometer wise, another 3,000 gone. And now at 55,077 kilometers, we're changing the rear tire. It made 16,250 kilometers for the height in our rear tire. This is how it's going now. So that's the end of this tire. Okay. Well, could have gone another 1,000 kilometers, but that's okay. And you might remember I was buying a set of tires in Aracaju. That's the front tire. That's the rear. I was carrying that one with me for the last 3,000 kilometers, and now it's going on the back. And off we go. This is Belém. 5 days we will hopefully reach Manaus, and I'm so curious what's happening in between. 5 days on the Amazonas.
first really sunny day on board of my cruise ship up the Amazon. You know, I'm on a 5-day journey from Belém to Manaus, and this sunny day I will use to show you around on the boat a little bit. So here, that's my cabin. Going pretty close to shore on the left side, on the right side of the Amazon. We are in the second floor. That's exactly also where the captain is. And as you see, this is a wider part of the Amazon, by far not the widest. There's spots up to come where you do not see any land on the left or on the right. We did not expect it to be so populated, so these houses that you see here on the right side, they are along the Amazon everywhere, so people living everywhere. It's very rare to have a area with no population. We did measure the speed before. A boat is going with around 14 to 15 kilometers per hour. The water flows pretty quick down to the ocean. So for the 1,300 kilometers from Belém to Manaus, the boat needs a bit more than 5 days. This is the usual place to stay on board, with the hammocks. Good morning. We had rainy days, and when it's raining, they take down here these sheets so people don't get too wet. What we're entering now is the bar area, and it's a very unfortunate place. It could be the nicest place on board. You get drinks here and food, unfortunately. Yeah, I did a break by purpose. Unfortunately, that speaker runs all the time full power. That means you cannot talk a word down there. Yeah, that's annoying. So it starts for breakfast, it ends after midnight, and that's really, really loud. It's playing music non-stop in a volume that doesn't allow you just to talk a word. And they do not have any understanding that really killing the experience. So up here, that's a nice and quiet place. As you see on this picture here, I had some company from a lot of French guys. We were spending the evenings here on that, let's call it a rooftop terrace. What's happening on board of one of these boats here is that we have company. So these are all French people.
Hi.
And as you know, I cannot remember names. This is Maruska. Yeah?
Laurent.
Laurent. I don't forgot it. Just help. Clément.
Berenice.
Yeah, and that's me. So it's beautiful to have nice company here on board. We have the scenery passing by. We have a lot to drink and to eat. And yeah, it's just a cool time on board. Thank you guys for that.
Thank you.
We had also really amazing stars. Means the sky is totally clear at night if there are no clouds, and then you can see stars that you do not see in light polluted areas. Oh, the speaker's off for once. That's what you get here. Drinks and food. And two very, very unmotivated ladies. There's one more floor downstairs. Another hammock row. And here's where you can grab lunch and dinner and also breakfast. See the prices. 10 real for breakfast, 25 for lunch and dinner. And you get some food here. People on board are not really friendly. And they don't give a shit if you get some food. Yesterday we were in a port from 9 o'clock in the morning to 1 o'clock. There was no food in the kitchen here, there was no food in the kiosk up there. And when I asked, so what do we eat? You can go off boat and buy something somewhere. So they don't really give a shit. Service orientation 0. And on the lowest floor down there, a lot of goods are transported. This is how they make their money. Passengers pay 400 real, which is 80 euro for the hammock 5 days trip to Manaus. And for the cabin you pay 1,800. That includes air condition, a bed, a shower, which is like 330 euro. So that's it. 5 nights and 6 days are behind me on this road, and we're finally landing in Manaus. It's 8 o'clock in the evening. My hotel is booked. Everything's fine. 3 days in Manaus ahead of me. Goodbye to this boat.